facing the New Orleans Pelicans. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. Now, here's ball. Pass to Hayes. Rebounded by Capella.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. Holiday with it. It's Ingram on the wing. Back to Holiday. Pocket 6. Pass to Hayes. Ball with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
A Holiday after the missed 3 from Trae Young.
I did not pass him right there.
It's stolen by Capella. Over to the wing. Hawks passing it around. Sinks that one from a post.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively. Hard to close off the lane.
And it's Ball penetrating. That one goes in. Ball's got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Williamson.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to thin guys off and get those rebounds.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah,
I didn't need no foul. I need no foul.
Atlanta making a switch here. Pass to Capella. Outside Collins. Right wing. Here's Herder. He gets it in there. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Osman. But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was from the
It was a straight block.
Derek Jones and Michael Connell and Christian Wood.
Good mention. And let's quickly
Late
check
ass
out
free
the
throw.
scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
High post Favors. Pass to Melly. Here's Hart. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. That one doesn't drop. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Rush. Fades. .116 left to play here in the first.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Ready for 3.
Again. What the hell was that, man? Cheating motherfucker, man. The fuck was that?
Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Jackson looking it over. And Favors has it in the corner. Pass to Melly. Back to Favors. The slam dunk by Favors.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting.
And it's slammed in by T.
Taking matters into his own hand.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets
Y'all
the
serious,
tone
bro.
for the rest of the team.
Not the most common call
He's gonna give his ass
but
shit.
hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days,
Eagle
but that
screen.
was 40 years ago.
Knocked loose.
Nigga stole the ball, man.
Here's Reddish. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. 6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Way outside. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
To the
Oh, yeah, that's about
inside.
cheap.
Pass to Favors. At the heart. It's Reddick on the wing. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. And there's the rebound by Dedman.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
T can't hit. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 1.
Oh, man, missing wide open shots, bro.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And the reach of Okafor cannot be understated. I mean, when he's around,
He's wide open, right?
very good at getting those big balls up quickly and batting shots away.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that.
Oh, that's just
my
ridiculous,
energy
man.
up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Down low. Here's Reddick. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland where you were actually in the college freshman of the year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than any season I played with Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Here's Hurt. Here's Young. That shot off the mark. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Moves back up. It's rebounded by Hayes.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
To Williamson. Back to Ingram. Launches it. Up again.
Let's go.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going
Yes,
to make plays
come on.
like that unless you extend the innings.
New Orleans leading by 5. Ball with it, and Young picks him up defensively. To the paint. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got 4 points this quarter.
It's not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Go. Let's go, yo.
How about that endless wingspan of Ingram? I mean, really causing the opposition a lot of problems.
Pelicans
Doo-doo, bro. Sorry.
attempt of the game. That's good from Ball.
Don't get mad, bro.
It's hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Great job of passing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough passing.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Gray, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
He's an explosive, athletic guard. And I'll tell you, the coaching
Soft
staff
though.
must love
Soft
watching
though,
him
coach.
play in the open court. And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Now Ball. 12 points for him. Williamson. And Jones sends it back. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And change shot. And the layup is up and in. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really strong rebounding on the interior. He gets the easy putback.
Here's Young. Again, the Hawks score.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he's set to fire.
The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Young. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 6.
Solid there, just recognizing when to drive. When Young has some wiggle room, he sees it.
Outside Holiday. Kicks it out to Williamson. Oh, what a play. He just palms the block.
Boy, the long arms of Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive play.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Now Young, following Drew Holiday's 3-point attempt. For the tie, Young's shot is off. New Orleans in the lead. Floats it up for Williamson. And LU jam.
This is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Hey, Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Reddish missed inside. It's a close game here in New Orleans. In the corner, it's in.
One of
Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Ingram's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Teague can't hit. Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Not a guy you can stop by fouling. Williamson too focused and too powerful.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Pelicans leading by 8. Outside, Redick. Here's the three. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Outside, Redick. Holiday surveying the floor. Back to Redick.
Let's go.
Three-pointer. Hits the three-point pass. Redick's got 5 now.
The assist totals haven't just
Get him.
continued to grow. They're way ahead next.
Yeah.
Ball movement.
Let's go.
So both teams making some changes here. And Young, here we go.
Turn around, bro.
Goes up and takes it in. Young's
Ran
got 4 points
baseline,
in
bro.
the
That's
quarter.
the easiest trick to do.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
To Holiday. To the middle. New Orleans moving the ball around. Hart, no good. The Hawks trailed by 9. And here we go. Young's got it. The fast break.
Yeah, they can bail you out.
And he hits the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is
So-
looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish went to the speed
They called a
of the
foul.
NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Now, here is Young. He's got 8. 8D that time from Reddish.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of calling.
Misses the layup.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he's a little bit more selective tonight. Every team's looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters out of the ball.
And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game. The Pelicans going to get a switch here. 6 the three-pointer. Ingram's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Pelicans. Here's Young.
D.
And so it's
Oh.
With it. They've held a 12-point lead early.
He was very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5
Got it.
baskets they've allowed have been from beyond. I'd love to
Go.
see them improve a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find always a surefire
Soft
way
too.
to get
Deserve.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. And we'll see if that's the answer.
Now, here's ball. Outside Holiday. Back to Okafor. 6 on the shot clock. Hayes, no good.
Didn't shoot that shit.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Here's Young.
Sir.
Pass to Herter. Atlanta again, missing. Pelicans leading by 7. It's Ingram on the wing. It's up a 3. That shot is off. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Hunter. Comes up empty down low.
We're selling, bro.
And it's DeAndre Hunter at the front.
I picked the wrong person.
That's foul number 2 for him. And